Hi, everyone. It's time for new listings at noon. Today, the listings that we're going to be featuring are the following. Today, we'll be featuring a stunning 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo centrally located in the Cardoza U Street corridor. We'll also be featuring an amazing 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath colonial-style home in Rockville. And lastly, we'll be featuring a nice urban 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath townhouse with 2 outdoor entertainment spaces in Gaithersburg. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Karen Ringo, a realtor in the DMV area. And as you just saw, we have some really great listings that I'm excited to share with you. My guest realtors today are Rebecca Weiner of the Rebecca Weiner team at Compass. We also have Karen Tebow of Long and Foster, and she's at Long and Foster Chevy Chase. And lastly, we have Koki Adasi at Compass Chevy Chase. So let's bring in our guests and let's get started. Hi guys, how's it going?
Great. Hi.
Awesome. So how was your week? It's been, we didn't have as much snow this week, so hopefully we had better weeks. Rebecca, how was your week?
Pretty busy. But it hasn't not been busy for a while, so it is what it is.
Nice. And then let me just refresh something really quickly. Karen, can you hear me?
Yes,
How was your week?
Fabulous. Got a couple of contracts done and waiting for another one over the weekend. So it's just been super busy.
Nice. In this house, I'm really excited for you to share it because it's just really, really cute. And then Rebecca, your listing that's that's on W Street, right? That one is just, it's like my total style, the modern. I love the modernness of it. So
it's a great place.
Yeah, it's really, I can't wait for you to talk about it, and then we can ask you questions. So Koki is going to be with us. He's just going to be joining us a little bit later, but I'm excited for him to share his listing that's in Gaithersburg. So let's get started. We're going to start with Rebecca, and then we'll go Karen, and then you guys will see Koki. Okay, so let's get started. Rebecca, if you want to just talk about the area while I bring up your information, go ahead.
Okay, so this listing is right on W and 12th Street. To the metro.
Rebecca, I'm going to interrupt you just for a second. I took you out by accident. Can you start at the top? They didn't hear what you said.
Absolutely. This listing's right on 12th and W. So it's really close to shopping, restaurants, very walkable, right near the metro, grocery stores, Whole Foods. And its asking price is $800,000. It is a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath condo. It is 2 levels. It's about 1,000 square feet. It has fabulous outdoor space. So when you walk in, you have a private entryway. It's the 2 levels of it's a condo building that consists of 2 condominiums and is the lower part of that building. So you get a private entrance as you walk in, which is the 2 doors that you're seeing. And you walk into floor to ceiling windows throughout, beverage bar on your left, beautiful hardwood floors, stunning light. You can't get better light than this. And you have views from all 3 sides. So you have your built-ins, you could see out at 3 different angles, excuse me. And your outdoor space is a private yard and a private patio. So you can walk out through your front, go to your left for your private yard. For your private patio, you have a custom kitchen with really sleek cabinetry. You have a built-in, like you can see there, a wine bar and a beverage bar. And then right there is your exit into your patio and your half bath right next to the beverage bar. So you have your steps that go down. You could put stools under the beverage bar. I don't know if they're there in that picture. Nope, they're not, but you could put stools there. you can, I'm wondering if there's any outdoor pictures coming up. But you can go downstairs from there. So this is a newer build. That's your half bath. It has a very European look. And that is the 1-bedroom suite. Each bedroom has its own private bath. So there's 2 suites. They're about equal size, which is really nice. Plenty of closet space in both bedrooms. There's your bathroom. And your hallway has your washer dryer. That's your bathroom to your first suite. And as you can see, it has good storage in there. And that would be your second bedroom, which has a private entrance to go out as well. And then what you saw in that last bedroom is actually a king bed. So it holds a good size. That's your outdoor patio. And behind those bushes on the left is an entire yard, and it's private. There it is. So it's right in the middle of a city, and it really is a lot of space for a great price.
Awesome. So I was trying to get to your the outdoor space because I know that that was right outside of the kitchen, which is really neat that you have that area that you can just go outside of the kitchen, right? And you can just grill. Is that
Yep.
how that works?
You can go right outside the kitchen. You can just grill there. You could also entertain in that area. I mean, and the nice part is the sellers put up these privacy hedges to separate that area from the yard.
Mm-hmm.
But you have this huge yard where if you're having an event or you wanted to entertain people, the upstairs unit also has that yard, and they've built in on their yard space some Adirondack chairs, and they've raised it a little bit, and they've made some really good usage out of that too.
Nice. And then did you say that there's 4 units in the building?
No, there's only 2.
Oh, there's only 2?
Only 2. So they have
wow.
Yes. So
okay.
it is.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, so then the upstairs has what you said, that rooftop
the 2
area.
top levels.
Okay, the 2 top levels, and then do they have anything downstairs in the yard, or the yard goes?
They have the right side of the yard.
Okay.
But they have a separate entryway for that.
Okay.
So it's separated. So the upstairs enters on the W side, and we enter on the 12th Street side, or the 11th Street side. Sorry.
Okay. That's pretty sweet, because I just knew maybe there were 4 units in the building, and the 2 top have the top, and so
no, it's just 2 units. It really is a great place.
That's awesome.
It's so wide, yeah.
And then so what is the square footage? Did you tell us the square footage?
It's about 1,000 square feet.
Okay.
The HOA fee is roughly $380. Let me pull that up. I'm sorry.
The finishes are wonderful. I just love the built-ins. I love that bar. I love the built-in shelving. It's gorgeous. And I like the wood use. I mean, the kitchen is so sleek and white, but then you've got wood in there too, which is nice. It
feels like a home.
Yeah.
It's modern enough, but it's not too modern where it's cold. It's definitely a warm feeling, but plenty of sunlight, and it's open up. It's very open.
And I like the way they made the use of the space. Like, you have the wall that came out, but okay, let's put in built-in. And so you just made use of that wall. The bar that has the triangular shape because of the stairs, right? Or maybe upstairs, or that was just amazing that they put that there. It totally works.
You can tell an architect did it instead of a flipper, but And I love the outside look of the building. I think that charcoal gray brick background for the patio and the warm wood colors, it just really works with the landscaping, and I love it. But I'm a modernist, so, you know.
Thank you. No,
and the glass stair, that glass, so that it makes it all look bigger, because you've got a wide, long space, but you've got all those floor to ceiling windows. So it doesn't seem, I like the fact that you have these different areas.
It does. It feels very good. And I love the alcove where they put the dining room table.
Yeah.
Sitting there just feels great too.
Yeah.
And I like the choice that they made, because you see some units where you have the oven, the range that's in the middle of the room in that bar area, but they put the sink there and they put the stove along the wall. So I thought that was, you know, a great choice, because you're cutting your vegetables, you're washing your fruit, and you're just enjoying the space instead of being towards the wall.
Right.
So I thought that was a great, you know.
And the cabinetry is very high, so you have plenty of cabinets when you're in there. You'd actually be quite surprised at the amount of cabinets.
What is the ceiling height? Is it a 9-foot ceiling height? Or?
I think it's a 10-foot on the main level.
Okay. It does look high. And I really love the fact that you have the custom paneled surfaces on the fridge and all that, because nowadays you're seeing white, gray, and lots of stainless steel. And to me, that made it look a lot more cohesive and open. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely was not a flipped house.
No.
It was done very
you can
well.
Yeah. And then what about, Rebecca, what's parking? Is there parking or how is parking?
This is street parking. I will tell you that, again, very close to transportation. So most of your buyers there are going to use public transportation. But that said, plenty of street parking. Awfully surprising, but I've had no problem.
Okay. And then are you planning to have an open house?
We have one Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday from 1 to 3.
Okay. Perfect. So open house Sunday, 1 to 3. And then if anyone's watching this later and they have questions, how can they reach you?
They can reach me by email or phone, 202-213-3314.
Perfect. Perfect. And I think I was trying to think, was the stove, was it a 5-burner stove?
You know what? That's a good question. I will get back to you in about a minute.
Okay. Okay. And guys, anybody that's tuning in or watching it later, if you have questions, you can always leave them in the comments and we will come back and we'll answer those questions for you. So if you're watching later and you're like, oh, I really love this, I have a quick question, just leave it in the comments and we'll get back with you. Also, if you're coming through, give us a thumbs up, a like if you're watching this later, just let us know that you stopped by. So, Karen, did you have any other questions for Rebecca?
No, it's just a great property. And
thank you.
It should get snatched up soon.
Yeah, you can just tell that they paid attention to the details, and that means a lot when you are buying. Is it a new home? Is it a new build or is it a renovation?
2015. Which
it was done in 2015. This would be the second owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I must really like that year because I like it a lot better than a lot of the new things I've seen.
Yeah.
And yes, it is a 5-burner.
Okay, it's a 5-burner. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, well, Karen, we're going to have you next. Karen, guys, has the wonderful 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath colonial style home that's in Rockville. So she's going to be telling us about that. Rebecca, don't go anywhere. We're bringing you back. And we're going to put ourselves in the waiting room. I always do this. Let's get Karen back in there.
I'm still here.
Okay, Karen, you have the floor.
Okay. This is a great property. Wasn't built in 2015. It was built in the late 1960s, but it's a wonderful neighborhood. In fact, I was talking to my owner who has owned it for 44 years, asking her how she came to that house, what she liked about it. And it's in the subdivision called Mill Creek Town, which she said, basically, it's a wonderful neighborhood. There's a local swimming pool, there's bridge clubs, garden clubs, book clubs. There's a public golf course, so you can get out and play golf. For anybody, I think right now a lot of people are looking to move to places with more land, more amenities, kind of things to do. She said it was wonderful for the 3 kids she raised there. Lake Needwood is really close by. Also Crown and Rio for shopping. So you can go canoeing or biking. There's lots of bike trails and hiking trails. So, and there's a little creek, Mill Run Creek is right down at the end of her neighborhood. So you can take people down there to walk through the woods, find little animals, all that. It's about a 5-minute drive to Shady Grove Metro. So I'm amazed at how quickly it takes to get in town. I live in Bethesda. It's less than 20 minutes to get out there. You're pretty on major highways the whole way. So you're not being stopped by stoplights. It's also very close to the ICC, which wasn't around when she moved in there, but she said it's great for getting to BWI. You can just get there almost immediately by jumping on that and not having to get on 495. So the house is in wonderful shape. I think that's my favorite part about it. It's not a flip. It's somebody that has loved and cared for it for 44 years. So though it's more of a traditional style, it's in great shape. The exterior has been recently painted. You have a nice den area there, wood burning fireplace, which is off the kitchen, which leads you to the outside. This is almost 1/3 of an acre. So if you want a big backyard, if you wanted the ability to put a pool in, I'm sorry that snow is there, but it's a gorgeous property. It's got fences around, not fully fenced in, but it's 17,000 plus square feet. So it's a great entertaining space. There's a patio in the backyard. There's an updated kitchen. So it's the quartz counters and the white cabinets. This was redone and updated while they've been living there. What I also like about it is it's not been kind of flipped and opened up in a certain style. You could, if you wanted to open up the kitchen to the dining and living area, it's very easy to do that. There've been houses that have done that, but it's perfectly livable right now. With a large enough kitchen for eat-in kitchen and the separate dining room, and then a big living room with different seating areas. It's all done in very soft, neutral colors. As you can see, it's just easy to live in. Hardwood floors throughout. There's laminate wood in the entryway there and in the kitchen. Nice stair runners going upstairs. There's a half bath on the first floor. Area carpets, but hardwood floors throughout. That's the primary bedroom suite. So you have enough space to have desks and multiple dressers and bath off that suite with a shower. There's 4 bedrooms up, which is great. That's in one of the bedrooms. There's 2 other bedrooms, so plenty of space for a large family all on the same floor. Lots of closet space. That's one looking out to the backyard. There's 2 that go to the backyard. The one you just saw was on the front. A full bath upstairs, and then of course a primary bath upstairs. So there's 2 full baths upstairs and 1 half bath powder room. Another lovely bedroom. So they very easily raised 3 kids there. Big basement without columns obstructing. Somebody that was looking for a home wanted a huge bedroom, basement to put a pool table in. So this meets that need, and that you don't have a lot of columns obstructing the space. There's walkout area and stairs up to the backyard. And then a huge utility room, workshop, storage, second refrigerator, washer dryer. So lots of space for storage in that area. And also the patio outside, to the right of the patio, there's a little storage shed that's kind of part of the house. So there's places to store tools and whatever. As you can see, huge backyard, really nice landscaping. There's trees, the front walkway, the flagstone has been redone. It's got a relatively new roof, a 6-year-old roof. And last year they replaced all the windows in the house. You have a 2-car storage area, garage area, and it's wood, not vinyl siding. So it's really in good shape. And perfectly priced at $535, and close to everything out there, and close to getting in the city on the highway. So that's it.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we have Koki here, so we're going to bring in Koki as well. Let's see. Oh, we have them here. Let's see. Okay. Well, we'll get them back. Karen, I love it. So that yard is really large. It's almost a half acre. Is that what you said? Or
it's almost a 1/3 acre. It's 17,000 plus square feet. So it's great. There's trees in the front. There's a lot of space between houses. You're close to shopping and you're close to getting on, major highways. So, and the fact that you have all the amenities up there with golf course and swim club. She basically said they met all their best friends, and the neighborhood is so welcoming. And if you have kids, that swim team and all that is very important.
Karen, can I make a comment about your listing?
absolutely. Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Which Karen?
So one, I think it's a great property, and the owners there clearly have loved the home and maintained it very well over the years. 20855 Rockville, aka Durwood, is such a great location. Actually grew up there, spent over 20 years there. And so when you mentioned the ICC, I remember running out in the open green fields, way back when, and now you have easy access, across the county. So
well, the owners said that they fought that, when they moved in, it wasn't there. Of course, anybody would. They want their green open space, but she said it's just so unbelievable the fact that you can get to BWI so quickly.
Yeah, very convenient.
And it's like living near the Beltway or wherever. You don't want to get on it, but if you need to, then it's great.
Yep.
And are you going to have it open this weekend?
I am not. We have so many showings that were.
Do you have an offered deadline?
Monday morning at 10.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you, Kobe, for your comments.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, Karen, this one is going to go fast. So how many square footage would you say the entire house is?
The entire house is about 2,300 plus. So it's the mid 1800s above grade and 2,300 total. So, and you certainly, with that square footage of the yard, you could certainly expand the house if you wanted to.
Awesome. And then the basement, how high, or do you know how high the ceilings are in the basement?
Standard high ceilings, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, awesome. Koki, did you have any other questions? Or Rebecca, did you have any other questions?
No, it's a great listing.
Yeah, great listing. No other questions. Good luck on your Monday review of offers.
Thank you, Koki.
Yeah, and I was just going to make a comment when you said about the 4 bedrooms upstairs. The layout, that's really, it's a great layout, because you have the hallway, and then you have 2 bedrooms on one side and the other 2 on the other side. So it's spread out. It's just, I thought it was a great layout for the upstairs, especially like you said with a family. So
I grew up in a kind of modern split level where all 3 bedrooms are right next to each other. So it is nice that there's some separation between the primary suite and some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Right. And then was one of the bedrooms, was that an addition on one of them? Or
no,
were they...
one bedroom's at the end on the front, the primary's on the other end, and then there's kind of one in the middle and one on the back. So
okay. Gotcha. And then you answered my question when you were talking, because I was looking in the pictures to see if there was, since there's not a garage, I was looking to see where the storage was, especially with a huge yard. If you have to cut grass, where do you keep those things? And you said that there was a shed, but I just, where's the shed?
To the house. So as you walk out of the family room den area onto that patio where you saw the wrought iron chairs, to the left of the door, there's a, lockable clothes kind of closet storage area. So very accessible for storing things or being able to mow that big lot.
Right. I was like, that's really important. Where do we put everything?
You hired the person with the lawn
and they can bring it to
mower,
Exactly. Awesome. Well, is there anything else? If anyone's watching later and they have questions about the property, how can they reach out to you?
They can call me at 301-580-6311 or email me at Karen T as in Tom at lnf.com. I'd love to answer your questions.
Awesome. And we got a comment from Robert Bella Hernandez. He says, hi, Karen and Karen. So thank you for leaving a comment. If you're watching this later, leave us a comment or give us a thumbs up just so we know that you were here. So our next listing that we're going to present is Koki's listing. And it is a really very cool townhouse that's located in Gaithersburg. So I'm excited for you guys to hear about this one. And we're going to put ourselves in the waiting room. And Koki, you have the floor.
Awesome. So yeah, we're going to take a look at 131 Strummer Lane, which is in Crown, brand new development or newer development in Gaithersburg. And this property was built 6 years ago, in 2015, by Pulte Homes, and the owner there has really enjoyed it. It's been a great place for he and his family as they've raised a little one and have had everything outside their front door. Literally just a couple blocks, you have countless restaurants and shops, and the Rio, the great walking path around the lake there, and the house itself, is really, really spectacular. And they've actually made a few nice improvements to add some space in the property, which we'll see as you begin to go through the photos here. You have a short walk up to the front door, and you'll notice as you walk in on the main level, which is different from some of the properties that are here in Crown. Some of the properties here, you walk in on the lower level, where you have your rec room and attached garage in the back, and then you walk up to the main level. But this house here, you walk into the main level, it has nice open living space, open concept. So you have your living space kind of in the front, and then the kitchen in the back of the property, recessed lights throughout. Again, just nice, expansive, open look there. There's no coat closet, as you'll see off the front door. So they put in some nice little hooks, and you can put your bags and your coat, down there, and your shoes as you walk into the property. Nice, 5-inch oak floors, and the kitchen, I think is really ideal for someone who wants to have an open feel and be able to communicate with their guests and friends who are, sitting in the front part of the property as you're, cooking and serving, your friends in the back of the property. And there's a great deck that you'll see off the back, and that's where you see the plantation shutters there, looking out to the back of the property, where you have a nice deck and an attached garage as well. And I'll actually mention that the owner of this property is a local celebrity. He's actually been tweeting about it the last couple of days. JP Flame, who is on 106.7 The Fan Sports Junkies. They've been on the radio for over 20 years and have a great radio show there. So let's give them a little shout out. And as you see here, this is the primary suite in the property. Nice sized room, a king size bed with a couple of dressers, or nightstands and a dresser, walk-in closet, which is spacious and plenty of room for all of your belongings. And then here's the primary bath right here with the dual vanity, good size shower, and built-in storage in that space as well. And back to the closet there. So you see they had a nice closet system installed in the bathroom, in the closet. And on that level, there's actually two bedrooms, and the laundry room is in the middle of those two bedrooms, and you have two baths. So both rooms are en suite. This is the second one here, and you can see this is where the kids' room is. And as you go upstairs to the top level, you have 2 more bedrooms, which is a little unique because the owner here decided to convert the loft space to an actual bedroom, and they put a closet in and everything. And here it is right here, has the dual-sided fireplace, and then the door out to the rooftop deck where you have some nice views and can enjoy some peace and serenity in that space there. And it'd be easy to convert that back to a loft if someone didn't want to have it as a bedroom. That could easily be a loft space. And as you go down to the lower level here, you see you got the full size windows, so you get some natural light down there. This was used as a studio for them, studio/gym. This could be a home office. It could be converted to a bedroom if someone wanted to have an additional bedroom down there. Already has the legal egress out to the front. And behind that room is a closet which has rough-in for plumbing. So if you wanted to get a 4th full bathroom, you can easily do that in the property. And then in the back of the house is a connection to the garage, and you can see there the rear of the home. So it offers a lot in the townhome. 4 levels of living for what I think is a great price of $620,000, and you literally have everything. Outside your front door, just 2 blocks away at Crown and also at the Rio. You want to buy it? So
it amazes me when you get outside the area, what you can get for the money.
Gosh,
I mean,
yes.
How many square feet is that property?
Yeah, so above grade is 1555. And total is just under 2,000 square feet. So it's a good sized property.
Yeah.
And to your point, Karen, you can get a lot for your money. When you're not, right in DC, where I live and sell a lot of real estate. And if you like Bruce Chris or Seasons 52 or the poorhouse, all of that is literally outside your back door.
What I love about it is it's move-inable. I mean, I love the decor. I love the fact that they have that kind of not a closet area, but that hook area.
Mm-hmm.
It's just set up really nicely, nice finishes. It's beautifully done, beautifully decorated. I think it shows very well. So
thank you. So yeah, Ken Market today, and we already have several showings scheduled. We're hoping that they can move this quickly and move on their next home.
Brian, I think I'm on mute.
I just saw that.
Am I on mute? No,
hey, Rebecca.
You're
How
fine.
you doing?
Okay. Was that roof fireplace an indoor-outdoor fireplace?
It is. Yes, it's
a from both sides.
Fireplace. Yep, dual-sided fireplace, and they've
got
a lot of great use out of that.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Koki, if someone wanted, I know you said upstairs, they converted 2 bedrooms upstairs. What if they wanted, is it pretty easy for them to go back if they want to just open that up and have an extra hangout space up there?
Yeah, that's a great question, Karen. So as you go to the top level and you make a left, there's a door right there. And so you literally just take down the door, and then they put drywall up over the top of the staircase.
Okay.
To close off that room. So you would just take down a door, take down the drywall there, and then it would be back to a loft space that it was before.
Okay. And there's a bathroom upstairs on that area as well?
Yes, there's a full bath, which is not attached to either room, so it's in the hallway.
Okay.
And so yeah, it wouldn't impact it at all if you shifted it back to a loft.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was really sweet, the downstairs area where they converted it to like a little dance studio. I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah. So one of the owners actually is a fitness instructor and, and actually a model too, well-known one. So that was her studio, and then during the pandemic where you got to work from home, her husband was using that as his studio for work. He's on the radio every morning, so.
Okay.
He has his microphone and everything set up, right in that
multi-purpose room.
Yeah, really is.
All right, you dance and you broadcast. There you go.
Yep.
Nice. Is there in the area, is there like a tot lot or playground in the subdivision?
Oh my gosh, there's so much. So you have a pool, there's a community center, there's multiple playgrounds. There's also a Crown Park, which is this amazing green space that sits in front of several restaurants and shops. If you've never been there, I highly recommend it. I've been to several actually real estate events over there at Bruce Chris, and I met friends for dinner and drinks there. And there's also a pretty cool vegan Cinnabon place. I think it's called like Cinnaholic. Vegan Cinnabons.
I don't translate Cinnabon and vegan.
Exactly. Like it sounds really odd, right? But I promise you probably have never had a better Cinnabon in your life. And I'm a Cinnabon connoisseur. Okay, I go back to the day when Cinnabons cost $1.98, and now they're like $5, for a Cinnabon. But yeah, there's a lot to do in Crown, and then across the street you have the Rio, which a lot of us know from way back in the day. They had the Sport and Health Club and movie theater, Dave and Buster's. So there's really a lot to do. So if you want walkability, you're close to the ICC and 270 and 370. So it's a very convenient location and close to Metro. There also is a shuttle from Crown to Shady Grove Metro as well.
Whoa.
Oh, that's great.
That's very convenient. So are you having an open house this weekend?
So no open house this weekend. We do have a ton of showings set up already, and so we're just going to let those flow through the weekend. And I imagine that this property will get scooped up very quickly.
Awesome. Well, we had some comments. Candy Miles Crocker said it looks like a lot of house for the money. So I think it's for all of them, or it might have been for Karen or Koki, yours too. Oh, and Candy said the nursery is beautiful. So.
Oh, thanks, Candy.
So great. Did you talk about HOA fee? Did you mention what
the HOA fee is around $130 a month, and very reasonable fee considering all the great amenities that you have there. And then you have kind of like the built-in for free amenities of all the shops and restaurants that are nearby. So
awesome. Does anyone else have any other questions for Koki?
I'm just going to say it's great to see people and not have to wear a mask and actually see your faces. I miss seeing your faces.
It is great.
It's worth it being on the show just so I can
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, it's nice to laugh and smile and know that we're laughing and smiling, right?
Yeah.
So, Koki, if anyone's watching this later and they have questions, you can always leave a comment. But if they would like to reach out to you for questions, how can they reach you?
So on social media, on Instagram at Team Koki, it's Koki, and my contact number is 240-994-3941.
Awesome. Okay, well, guys, that's our time. I want to thank you guys for joining us for New Listings at Noon, where every week I bring on realtors in the DMV area, and they come on and talk about current listings that they have on the market. I'm Karen Ringo, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.